Hi everybody, Sherilyn with Makeup University. Thanks for joining me today. Hey, this video is coming from this beautiful event, AT&T Shape. Hey, before I get into the video, would you subscribe if you haven't yet? And welcome back to those of you who just got here and those who are coming again. So I am joined today by the beautiful Miss Mary Beth Eversole.
Hello, hi.
We are working on some monologue things, and that you need to stay tuned for. But right now, she has wonderfully agreed to try this palette. This is the Guize palette. Thank you so much for the sample. Comes in a beautiful package and with a very, very detailed explanation of how to use the product. And something to know, there are 4 different shades available. So I have what's called Moonlight, and it is their lightest shade palette. And today, while Miss Mary Beth tells me about acting and what she's got going on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to her, and I am gonna work from this direction to that direction. So I'm gonna get started. Hi. Mary Beth.
Yes.
I'm starting with the lightest shade right here, and while I apply this, tell me what got you started here? How did you get to the AT&T Shape?
So I'm an actress by trade, as well as voiceover artist and content creator. And what brought me here is I'm working on a series called I right now that I wrote, and we're funding for it at the moment. And I kind of wanted to come out and see what technology my team's going to be using, because we are going to be using CGI effects. And so specifically like the full body technology, movement technology, and the fact that my prosthetics people are going to be working with my CGI people to actually morph my body onto someone else's body.
Nice.
Because we have body dysmorphia and there's 2 different sizes going on. So to save a little money, we're actually using a body double instead of using a full suit. And so CGI has to work with that. I was like, I want to find out how that works. So let's go to the Shape thing.
Exactly.
And it's so cool. But yeah, in regards to my personal career, I've been acting my whole life. Started in theater and musical theater, went into opera, and then had a tragic car accident that ended my opera career, which was awful. And I went into this world of needing to heal. And that's kind of what led me to write I, the series, because it's about trauma and healing.
What is I? Tell me about that.
So I is a film series about trauma and healing. It's based on true stories. First episode is based on my story. But the next 5 episodes are going to be based on the stories that have been shared with us through our Facebook page, I_the movie. And people are writing, I mean, it's amazing that our movements on social media are hashtag heal your narrative and hashtag face your trauma. People have been writing in left and right. It's like, I think people are just at the ready, wanting to share their traumatic stories so that they can start healing. And that's what this series is all about. It's about just getting the message out there that you are not alone, that trauma isn't just, it's not just wartime trauma or abuse trauma. It affects people in different ways. It can be a quote-unquote smaller trauma, but still affect someone, in a major way. But it is about those larger traumas too. One of our episodes is going to be about wartime trauma. One of our episodes is going to be about abuse, relationship abuse. We also have an episode that's going to be about this girl who shared her story that she's terrified to wear her hijab because she was so harassed and in high school that she became fearful for her life. And so it's a huge, I don't know if people are familiar with that religion, but it's a huge part of their religion, and to not be able to wear it is tearing her apart, and it has been so traumatizing for her. When she told me this story, she was in tears. Saying that she wished that she could wear it. But when I mentioned, why don't you just come to our get-together for I, the series, and you can wear it there, she was like, I don't think I can. She was so terrified. She moved to Los Angeles to try to find people that she could wear it around. And so far, she is still seeking that, because it's just such a massive trauma for people of that religion. So
I am loving this story, because trauma is real.
Yes, it is.
So how do we get involved with iMovie?
So we are funding on Indiegogo right now, crowdfunding, and you can go to I, which is the letter I, themovie.org, and it'll take you directly to that website.
Now how can we tell our stories?
Go to Facebook. So on Facebook, it's at @I_the movie. We're also doing a photo series on Instagram, and you're welcome to send in your selfies in black and white and share in one word what your trauma is, or a couple words. One word what your healing force has been, and then in one word what's your current state of mind because of the healing force.
Now I am loving that, and it is so important to create a safe space for people to talk about what happened, because so many times people are told to suck it up, buttercup, press on, go forward, get with it. That's not, hey, hurt happens, and when you internalize it, the next thing you know, it manifests in other ways. Guize palette is so perfect for everything that you talked about in iMovie and how to heal. This is a way that there's so many times it is proven statistic in wartime that they had the most in the sales for lipsticks, because just putting on a bright lip can make yourself, just gives you a boost.
Yes.
And this palette right here is so gorgeous, so much pigment. We just did a light shading and a tiny bit of contour, a little warmth on the eyes. Guize palette, you are just perfect for iMovie and how to make a person who's experiencing trauma feel better about themselves, feel more beautiful. I need to know more about this. I'm going to put all of these links below.
Thank you.
Real quickly, will you let them know what is the best social media for iMovie?
It's going to be Facebook or Twitter. So Facebook is at @I_the movie. Twitter is at @ITheMovie, and then the number 1.
I love it. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. Mary Beth, thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Guize palette, thank you for this. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to you.
Yay!
Hey everybody, I'm Cheryl Lynn. This is Makeup University. Remember, you look really gorgeous today.